Hello and welcome to How to Make a Prezi Presentation, a courseware on designing and making zooming presentations with Prezi. In our previous videos, we have added all our textual elements and made some edits. What I'm showing you right now is what I have done based on the PowerPoint presentation. I made some edits and this is how it looks like right now. Now, it still has no slides or frames because that would be what I'm going to show you right now. In editing a Prezi, you have an unlimited canvas, right? You can zoom in, you can zoom out. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to show you that from this part over here, the title, we're just going to zoom in right here, maybe by the letter L, okay? And then here's the first one that says what is color. Now, to add a frame, you could either use frames and arrows button and then click insert frames. When you do this, it will give you an option of several types of frames or slides from here, or I would rather draw it myself. You could either use a bracket and then observe closely on the upper left corner of your bracket or of your frame. Okay, close that one first, and then draw bracket. See that there is an indicator that the frame that you are drawing is in a 4:3 ratio, aspect ratio, which means it would be good to use for a 4:3 aspect ratio of screens, like so. If you cannot see it, it can be activated through here. You have 4:3 and 16:9 ratio. You can turn it off also, and we also have some shortcuts which you can use if you are fond of it. Okay, so going back, inserting a bracket frame, and then from here I'm just going to drag and drop, and see there's a 16:9 screen ratio, like so. Okay, then you can move your frames, and as long as your images are not inside the frame, it won't be moved together with it. Now, when you click on our frame, you can either change it into a circle or a rectangle or invisible. I usually prefer the invisible frame because there are no other lines that could disrupt the appearance of what I am placing on my presentation, like this. Let's add another one over here. Insert frame, draw invisible frame. And then next, I'm planning that after that, over there, it will move at this area over, okay, this area over here. So I've already arranged them into a 90 degrees rotation. Let's try to go to this area over here first so that I can show you what I have done. So to do that, you could rotate the screen by pressing the 3 or 4 keys on your keyboard, like so. What I usually do is just much faster. Press the space bar so that you enter into presentation mode, and then click the text that you want to zoom into, like so. And there you go. Click spacebar again. So you notice that the sound has played because it's in our background. Let me just remove that one by clicking the trash can icon, like so. Next is we add a frame over here. So I'm going to add an invisible frame starting from this area, and then drag it right about here. there's a lot of space on this side. I have made it so because we will be zooming in into another level in the next slide. So zoom in a bit using the mouse and draw invisible frame again. Oops, undo. Here you go. Next to be displayed will be this one. By the way, your elements can be grouped together so that you can perform an effect them all together by selecting one and then holding the shift key and select all the elements that you want to group together, like so, and then select group. So you will notice that when you move, everyone goes along with it. Okay, let's add a frame. The shortcut key for adding frames is letter F, and it will cycle through. Observe my mouse. It will cycle through all the different frames every time you press the letter F. The bracket, circle, rectangle, and the invisible. We'll be using the invisible, so 16 by 9. There you go. And I'll just do the other ones quickly. By the way, when you put your contents in a frame, it moves along with the frame when you move it. Okay, see? And then when you click the frame, you're also given a chance to change the frame, like change it to a bracket, a circle, or remove it completely. Okay, so then I have some text over here. So present mode, spacebar, click, and spacebar. See how easy that was? Adding another frame. And what I want to do is, last but not the least, this will be shown. So after this text over here, this will be the total view. I'm going to use a bracket frame. So now we have our frames. These frames over here, you can also move and rotate them if you want to. You could remove it if you want to without removing the contents, like so. In the next video, we'll be adding paths for our Prezi. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.